Hello, Translove Take 2. Happy Sunday. This is your Sunday weekly wrap up with me, Krista. Hi. It's actually Saturday night, but I'm doing this now so that I'm not scrambling tomorrow night at 9:30 going, "Oh my god, I forgot to do my video," which is how it usually works. So I'm being proactive and getting it done while I'm thinking about it. So I hope everyone had a great week. It's been a very busy week and a very long week for me. So I'm happy that it's the weekend and that I can kind of chill a little. Anyway, so this week's topic is a three-parter. The first is how we felt when our partner came out as trans. The second part is how we thought we would feel. And the third part is how we actually do feel. So, excuse me, I'm just going to get into it. The first part's pretty lame and boring because I knew Elliot was trans when we got into a relationship. And you're going to hear my dogs barking, and I'm really sorry, but they were barking at me in the house because I was trying to do this video. I had to redo the video. Now they're outside and they're barking because they know I'm doing a video. I feel slightly bad because it's freezing. Anyways, not that bad though. So I met Elliot in a trans group. I have other people in my life that I know are trans, and so I've done some volunteer work. I continue to do volunteer work in the trans community. So that's how we met. So I knew he was trans. How did I feel? I felt great. I met a person that I connected with, unlike anyone else that I had ever connected with. He is fantastic. Not was, he still is fantastic. So yeah, I guess I felt a little bit of apprehension in so much as I was worried about how people would perceive us and how people would perceive him. Not so much how people would perceive me, because I really don't give a flying leap how people think about me or what they think about me, but I was concerned for him. He wasn't out to everyone yet. His family and friends didn't know. It was just a very small select few of us who knew. I was one of those lucky ones. So I guess initially I felt a slight bit of apprehension in regards to that, but not even a whole lot. Where I'm from, it's very trans friendly, very LGBT friendly, so I wasn't that concerned. I was a little bit concerned about my friends and family and them understanding and that kind of thing, but once again, not really. How I thought I'd feel at this point in our relationship. I honestly, and this is so fucking naive of me, but I thought things would be great. I thought things would be perfect. I thought he would be further along in his transition. I thought that he wouldn't be misgendered anymore. I thought that, everyone would see what I see when I look at him, and that's, total dude. I was thinking, I wouldn't have to explain things to people. I was thinking that by this point, I was thinking that, things would be fantastic, that he wouldn't have dysphoria anymore, that he would probably have had top surgery by now, and that we would be living our lives like, any other couple who didn't have to deal with this kind of thing. And yeah, surprise! Not so much. So yeah, I guess I thought it would be further along. I guess I was hoping or thinking that things would be great. And not to say that things aren't great, because they really are. I guess I just thought it would be easier as time went on. And it's not. Some things are, but not everything is. So I guess that brings me to how I feel about things now. And yeah, I feel things are great. I mean, we have an incredibly strong and secure relationship. But I guess I still get frustrated with other people, I guess. Very frustrated. And it's hard for me sometimes to keep my temper in check because I just don't understand society, I guess, basically, and I need to just kind of take a step back and take a breath and not be so defensive about things. I feel that Elliot's transition is going well. I think he would disagree. He wants, like everyone, they just want their transition done. They just want to be accepted by society and by everybody, and not have to deal with misgendering or the wrong pronouns or being outed or any of the other BS that our partners have to go through every single day. Dysphoria. I thought dysphoria would be gone. Dysphoria is not gone. I'm beginning to realize that dysphoria is never going to be gone. And it's just something that we as a couple have to deal with and live with. I feel that through the last few years, his transition has made us stronger as a couple. Because we have to talk now, not just because we're long distance. That plays a huge part in talking because there's not a whole lot else to do. But, I think his transition really forces us to communicate better. And for me, at the beginning, that was tough. I'm a mom. I like to fix things. I like to make things better. You put a Band-Aid on when someone has a boo-boo. And you can't put a Band-Aid on this. There are no Band-Aid solutions to any of this. And I feel frustrated because of that. I feel sad because of that. I feel angry because of that. I just want to make it all better. I just want to make society better. I just want everything to be okay. So his transition has really forced us to communicate, and it's forced me to learn how to listen. And I think that, at the beginning of his transition, I thought I was a good listener. I thought that I was a good communicator, and I felt that I was effective. And I've come to learn that yes, I was in many situations, but I still had a lot to learn, and I really had to learn how to listen. I think that was the biggest thing for me, is learning how to listen effectively and how to accept things and not try to fix them, because I can't fix them. First of all, it's not my job. And secondly, I can't. I can't fix dysphoria. I can't fix other people and their constant misgendering. I can't fix the bus driver who, calls him ma'am, or the server at the restaurant who calls us ladies. I can't fix them. I can gently correct them, but I can't fix it, So I think I still feel a lot of frustration and, like I said, sadness and anger, and I wish I could. I really, really wish I could. It's been a tough week this week for Elliot. We haven't seen each other it's only been like 2 weeks, 3 weeks, I can't even remember. But the more time that goes by, the harder it is, right? It sucks ass. Anyway. So I think I feel frustrated that his transition isn't further along. I was thinking or hoping or wishing or praying or whatever that he would have had top surgery by now. and that's not the case. I feel that, you know, the Canadian government is full of a bunch of assholes. Because if he was in Canada, he could have top surgery by now. But he isn't in Canada, he's in the States. And so, you know, we're relying on saving money and relying on health insurance and all this bullshit. So yeah, I feel very frustrated with that. I feel frustrated that we have a long distance marriage. I feel frustrated that, you know, after 3 years, I'm still having to explain to family and friends about Elliot. I'm still having to explain how hard it is when they misgender him. I feel angry that I have to explain things to teachers at school for my daughter. I shouldn't have to explain it. People should just, like, fucking accept it. If I introduce him as my husband, there's no reason for you to call him a she. There is no reason for you to call him her. It just shouldn't happen. So, I shouldn't have to deal with my daughter's playmates being mean. I shouldn't have to feel the need to explain to prospective daycare parents why I have an LGBT positive sign in my window for daycare, but I do. I have to explain that. I hate it. I hate it. Kind of hate people today, I think. Maybe that's my thing. Anyway, in that respect, I think there's some positive things that I feel too. It's not all negative. Like I was talking about our communication, I feel that Elliot and I are like spot on with our communication. I've learned how to listen really, really well. He's also learned how to listen to my concerns and my frustrations and not take them as criticism and not take them to heart, but to understand that these are my feelings and I own them, and as much as his stuff is his, this is mine and I have every right to have them as well. Another great thing that's come out of this is that we have had the opportunity to educate people and to tell them about what it is to be trans and how to respect a trans person and how to address a trans person and how to be an ally. And that, you know, that's a really important thing because I think a lot of people want to do that, but they don't know how. And I think that our relationship has just given us the opportunity to do that and to teach people and to give them the tools to be kick-ass allies too. So, what else is positive? I have a great husband. That's positive. He's a great dad. He's a great husband. He is fantastic. And I can't imagine my life without him in it. So, I think that's it. Peace out. Have a great week, all. I'm not sure what next week's topic is, but I will be here. No, next week I will be doing my video from Wisconsin because I am heading to see my guy for Easter. We are finally taking a little mini honeymoon to Chicago. When we got married last year, we did not take a honeymoon. We got married on a Saturday and went back to work on a Monday. So we are taking the time to go to a new city and stay in a swanky hotel and do some fun stuff. So I will be reporting from Wisconsin. Maybe Elliot will do a video with me. I hope. That would be fun. Depending on the topic, maybe not. Anyway, I hope everyone has a fantastic week. Subscribe up there. Comments, queries, rude, snide remarks down there. Have a fabulous week. Peace. Bye. Bye.